New Year's, or Shigatsu, is one of the biggest holidays in Japan. Before New Year's Day, they do something called usoji, which means big cleaning. It is believed that before New Year's Day, your house should be deep clean, so that New Year's Day there is absolutely no work, no cleaning, and no laundry to be done. A lot of businesses will also be closed between January 1st and 3rd. During these 3 days, most people try to visit either the shrine or a temple. On New Year's Eve, the Buddhist temple have a tradition called Joya no Kane. What this is that they ring the bell 108 times. 107 times on the 31st, and when the clock hits midnight, that's when they hit the last bell. Why 108? To them, it's the number of passions or desires that we have. So when you hear that last bell, you're supposed to be clean of all your anxieties and troubles from the previous year and have a pure heart for the new year. On New Year's, they also eat soba noodles. Eating soba noodles is supposed to represent good fortune and longevity. Soba noodles are rather firm to the bite and easy to break off during eating. That's why it represents breaking off the new year. Their thin and long shape also represents a long and healthy life. On the first, they can also eat what they call osechi, and that can vary on the region. Osechi will contain traditional Japanese food, and each different food represents something different for the new year. They may even traditionally eat mochi, which is 2 rice cakes with a tangerine on top. They may even put up some New Year decorations to ward off the evil spirits and attract good luck. This one is mine this year. Do you have any New Year's traditions? Do you have your Christmas tree up yet?
So where did the tradition of the Christmas tree come from? The modern Christmas tree was adapted from a tradition in the 16th century Germany, and a Lutheran started it. They put lighted candles on it. They also decorated it with roses and apples. It was supposed to represent the Garden of Eden. But what about before this? Before Christianity, in ancient times, people hung evergreen boughs on their doors and windows. It was believed that evergreen kept away witches, ghosts, and evil spirits. In the Northern Hemisphere, the longest night and shortest day fell on December 21st or 22nd. It was believed that the sun was a god, and winter came because he got sick and lost strength. The solstice meant that the sun god would finally start getting better. They thought that the evergreen boughs reminded him of all the green plants that would grow once he was strong. Ancient Egyptians worshipped a god named Ra. It was also believed that Ra was recovering from his sickness at the solstice. They threw palm leaves in their homes to symbolize life's triumph over death. Early Romans celebrated Saturnalia, a solstice festival that celebrated the agriculture god Saturn. The Buddhists would celebrate by decorating their homes and their temples with evergreen boughs. As a symbol of eternal life, the Druids also decorated their temples with evergreen boughs. As far as ancient Vikings were concerned, evergreens were a special gift from Balder, the sun god. Also, what kind of Christmas tree do you prefer, real or fake? As excited as you may or may not be for Christmas coming up, there is a couple of different folklore you probably hope to never run into. The first one is Krampus. It is believed that his origin started in Germany in the 12th century. The name Krampus comes from the German word of Krampen, which means claw. In some legends, he is considered half goat and half demon. He is the son of the Norse god of the underworld. His whole role is to scare bad-behaving children into being good. On the night of December 5th, he would accompany Santa Claus to all the houses. Santa, of course, would reward the good-behaving children with oranges, dried fruit, walnuts, and chocolate. Krampus would punish the bad-behaving children by beating them with a stick. In some cases, he was said to eat them or even take them to hell. In the 1950s, the government of Austria handed out pamphlets titled "Krampus is an Evil Man," trying to end the tradition of Krampus, stating that the encounters of Krampus damaged their mental health. The next one is the Yule Cat. This one is an Icelandic Christmas folklore. It is a huge, vicious cat, and it lurked in the snowy countryside in the Christmas season. It was believed that the Yule Cat would eat people who had nothing new to wear by Christmas Eve, or in some versions, eat their food. It was used as a threat and an incentive to farm workers to finish processing the wool collected in the autumn before Christmas. The ones who took part in the work were rewarded with new clothes, but the ones who didn't would get nothing and would be prey to the Yule Cat. Do you know of more Christmas folklore?